Object for you. Let me just say, Ravelry is so powerful because I just got on Ravelry the other night and there was this capelet just on the front page there, and I was like, yes, I want to crochet that. It's the Granny Square Capelet by Jen Dwyer, listed right here, and it says it uses between 106 and 318 yards. So it was a child in the photo, so I figured I needed 318 yards in order to make this capelet. Now, I went searching for some bulky yarn. It was super bulky yarn, and I found this gorgeous Noro on the website. They have so many cool colorways of Noro, and I have this sort of fingering weight Noro I've been trying to knit with forever, and I frogged back this whole project and it's still a sore subject for me and I really want to use it, but I'm like, you know what, I want to use Noro in a different way. So I found this bulky, which is the Noro Kureyon Air, Kureyon. So there's 109 yards. So I guess I only needed 3, but for some reason I got it in my head that I needed 4. So I guess I'm not as mad as I was. Well, 109 times 3 is over 318. It's like 9 yards more than 318. So, okay, maybe I'm not as mad as I was. But still, you guys, with 3, this is how much I had left, which is a lot. I bought 4. So, shame on me. I guess I did the math wrong. This is one of the problems with purchasing yarn from your bed when you should be asleep. So I was gonna say I'm fed up with designers who put the wrong amount of yardage so that I'm constantly overbuying yarn, but this looks like it was a crocheter's error, and so I apologize for having those feelings, but this is still a lot of extra yarn. I don't think I could have finished it with only 2. That's true, especially if I wanted these tassels. But I don't buy 4 unless you're trying to make this much bigger. So this is the adult. She said that the adult size was like a medium. I am normally like an extra small, so this fits me just right. It was a little tight when I was trying it on, but then I blocked it out and I love how it finished. Oh, you know what? Actually, scratch that amount of yarn. I had so much extra that I made a whole border on the bottom of this capelet. I made a whole scalloped border. So maybe I could have made it with 2. I'm just saying, we have to be careful about what we're trusting. We never want to run out, but we also don't want so much extra. Well, you know what, the good thing is I'm going to put this in an eBay destash, and if you would like to make maybe the kids version of this, you'll probably have enough with this. Other than being a little bit like frustrated, I loved it. It took me a couple of days. It was a great on-the-go project. The Granny Square I had memorized after just doing one, so I could take it on the go. I loved using the Noro because it highlighted each color combination. Every square was a little bit different, but it still is true to the colors that Noro was putting together for this yarn. I love how the stripes turned out. I feel like it's a really good like light-dark contrast. So this goes down, so you could wear it up, I guess, but then it folds down into a turtleneck. And then you add the tassels, and I like how each of my tassels is different too. So in all, if you want like a quick project, if you're in the mood for crocheting, I feel like it's a pretty good beginner, intermediate crochet project. There's not a lot of crazy, difficult construction to it, and you can make it for a kid or an adult. So once again, this is called the Granny Square Capelet. It says by Teal and Finch, T-E-A-L and Finch, on the actual pattern. But on Ravelry, it had her name, Jen. So I will put a link to the pattern down below and also to the yarn in case you're inspired to use some Noro yourself. It's actually really warm, and I'm always cold around my neck, so I feel like it's a really good indoor piece. And I think it will transition well with like fall and spring. You can just wear this out if you're feeling a little chilled. So this is my FO for you. It's crochet! I crocheted something, you guys. Love that crochet cleanser palette project. And I do recommend this project, but just be careful with how much yarn you buy. Be careful when you're doing the math. Don't make mistakes like me. Okay, thanks for checking into Kristy Glass Knits and Crochets. See you later. Bye!